Welcome to the JLash Show with me and my co-host Maddie Couchner. Maddie, what is going on right now?
Not much. I just really pissed off about these Philly sports teams these last couple days.
Easily. Yeah, I am really unhappy about these Philly sports teams because you had the Flyers, who are now down 2-0, and the Carolina Hurricane series now coming back to Philadelphia. But they should have at least took one game, and the last game, game two, should have been the game that they took because they were easily up 2-0.
That game two loss was heavily avoidable.
Oh, no, that
And
was
when I say heavily avoidable, I mean Travis Konechny needs to stay on the ice after practice for 2 hours until he can make one-on-one versus the goalie shots.
easily
He
because
needs to make 100 straight before he can get off the ice.
yeah,
100 straight.
yeah, 100 straight. Yes, I totally agree with that because we really shouldn't be giving up goals like that. Like, Vidaire. I know he is a really good guy in the net, but like he is just like he needed to do a little bit better.
On that third goal,
What?
were we watching the same game?
Um,
Well,
yes,
Dog
but they
played his best game of the year.
yeah yeah he's just he kind of if you ask me, and Vidaire I know is a very good goalie, but like I don't know because I was at the board meeting the last night, but I was watching some of it, and he had some fantastic saves in there. Um,
He did.
but I just didn't see all of it. I was able to watch some of the Sixers, which when I came home from the board meeting, instantly turned off because it was just terrible.
You should have saved your eyes for even the minute.
Yeah, but
Oh, that was.
yeah, I saw they were like when I saw they were down 5 early in the first quarter. I was like, oh, this is not going to be too terrible. Maybe we'll lose this one little, but it's totally fine. It's fine. But
If you
when
put it in the grand scheme of things, we didn't lose as bad as the Hawks.
I know that no, they lost. What? How much did they lose by?
The
Like,
Hawks lost by 51.
yeah, that was that was a bad. The not the Celtics. The Knicks gave them a beatdown. Like, I think that was like the
Oh,
big.
yeah.
That was
Hell of a beatdown at that.
that was insane. And I know that let me see. I know that Embiid and who is it? Mitchell Robinson or Carl Anthony Towns or
Yeah.
something like that have beef with each other
Yeah. It's
because
Embiid and Cat.
oh yeah. I figured because Embiid, like I've seen a few clips and they just kept going at it and just like and like series like that when they played each other.
And it's easy. You watch game 7. There was about a 2-minute stretch in there where no one could make a shot. It was who was going to make a shot first. And
Yeah.
that's why the Sixers went to New York to get that beatdown.
Yeah, because the Celtics, even though Jason Tatum was out, he was still in game and was he in game 5 and 6? I believe
Tatum,
he
yes,
was
yes.
because
That was the most surprising part. They had Tatum for game 5 and 6. Game 5 ran away from him. Game 6, I don't know what was the score of that game. I didn't really watch it.
yeah, I am like it kind of was a little bit shock. It was kind of a little bit shock shocking to me that he was out. Yes, he did have some injuries, but like, and all these people were saying like you wouldn't win with Tatum in the game. Then what happened to game 5 and 6? Like, what happened? We won those games and he
Yep,
was in.
yep.
Like,
Also
we
won game 2 when he was in.
yeah, and of
And
course
Jason Tatum didn't play because his Jason Tatum didn't play because his calf was sore.
yeah
There was a guy on the Bruins that was playing with his MCL off the bone.
y-
So
No, that's
The
something
NHL is a much tougher sport than the NBA. But
because
my God, if you
no,
gotta, you're in a playoff series, play through the damn injuries.
yeah, as like you're right on that one. Playing in the NHL is skating takes talent. You're getting a lot of fights. Yeah, it's way worse than the NBA because the NBA you're just shooting a ball. You get to play hard defense, but you don't really have to like fight anyone and skate. It's easy.
Oh yeah,
And the 76ers game 7, that was oh my god, that was a close one right there.
best performance by a Philadelphia sports team since '08.
Oh, easily. Joel Embiid, too. He came back to his MVP self. If we look at his highlights, he had 34 points, 12 rebounds, and 6 assists. And if you look at the JLash Show replay center, he was just like he was balling out on assists, and he was just getting all these rebounds that like Tyrese Maxey was missing, and not Tyrese Maxey, but like including all the players, but he's done very well, and he's dished the ball out very well to people that were outside and were open. He did very well on that. So, I mean, I can't really say more about Embiid than he's pretty much that he played back in his MVP self. Joel Embiid is pretty much back with his MVP self because he dropped 34 points, 12 rebounds, and 6 assists, and was absolutely balling out against the
Oh yeah, no doubt about that.
Oh no, he was balling out in game 7, dishing the ball everywhere, just rebounding it when players were just making silly
Yes, he
mistakes.
was.
Yeah, and no, it's a very good
Yeah.
thing to it's a very good thing to see that he is. I mean, he's of course it's easy for him as a big man to get injured because he's just I mean that's just common occurrence as a big man. That's very unfortunate that he really has to go through that.
I mean, I mean, like guys, you cut out again.
Yeah, cut out again. What were you saying?
Did you cut out again?
Yep.
Okay. Cool.
What were you saying?
I was this was the best performance from a Philly team since '08.
Yeah, I totally agree
I
with.
basically said that this was the best. Yes.
No,
Continue.
I totally agree with that. Embiid is back to his MVP self, in my opinion.
No denying that.
No, absolutely not. And I mean the stats don't lie. I mean he dropped 34 points. Like he hasn't done that in a little while. So
Yeah. It's
uh,
think Embiid had a appendix burst. He had to,
yeah,
he had to get
it's
appendix surgery. That's like a 70-year-old surgery.
yeah,
And he
and
came back in 18 days.
yeah,
I mean,
ever
my
since
word.
ever since they played in Houston, yeah, he's been out.
I mean, they were talking about, oh, we might not see him till the conference finals. God forbid the Sixers make it. Now he was back and dare say dealing.
No, he did. He is like he's awesome. So he's done a good job, and he has definitely proved it against the Celtics.
Oh yeah.
So now moving on to the Philadelphia Phillies, which they have done absolutely
Hard,
very good
hard.
with Don Mattingly. So the
You know,
Sixers,
this Phillies team is. Uh, continue.
yeah, the Phillies, especially they are I believe 5-1 with Don Mattingly now.
Fun fact: I was named after Don Mattingly. So
Oh really?
Yes.
Oh, that's the origin of your first name.
Yes.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
You know, this Phillies team is giving me random 2008, 2009, 2022 vibes. There's
Not,
just something about the team. You started off very slow. You fired your manager. Why they do the last time they fired their manager? Well,
they
they went to the World Series.
yeah, they went to the World Series after they fired Joe Girardi.
Yep. Good old Topper. He stepped in, gave him 3 good years of mismanagement in the playoffs.
Yeah,
Started with Kimbrel, and then it was Kirkering, and
that
he got
was
kirked.
yeah. But really, who's to blame here? Is it Dave Dombrowski or is it Rob Thompson? Who's really to blame here?
Well, you see, the leader of players is the manager. The leader of the coaching staff is the uh, baseball operations manager.
Yeah,
So if you want to talk effort, the effort I don't think was there for the Phils.
yeah.
It wasn't there since I think the first Braves series.
No, I
That
dude.
stopped.
No, yeah. Then
Almost like it was almost like the Phillies were waiting for something to happen.
yeah, and they were just waiting for a spark. They couldn't get the spark, and then all of a sudden they just fell down to the ground. And it's painful to watch the offense and defense, especially the defense, which have really been, which was probably the really bad part. It's just been really weak, and that's what you don't really want to see.
Mm-hmm. Now, Don Mattingly's going to etch the culture. He's going to say, let's go back to old Philly roots. He's going to say, this slump ends now, and I think it's worked out pretty much so far.
I I, I totally think it. I totally think he is working good things out so far. So I'm glad he is manager. So I'm glad they actually
You know,
made a move. So
almost like Dave Dombrowski.
I was like I was like what?
Like, imagine, okay, let me get Don Matt. Well, it happened.
Yeah. And
So
the
you,
and
you get the experience. Sorry, you get the experience bench coach. That brings up morale with the team. Then when you promote them, it gives your team more morale. Now I don't know if it was whether to be because Topper wasn't doing well or the effort wasn't there, so they needed a new body. But Don Mattingly is a man that can etch his legacy and etch his name into Philadelphia Phillies history.
yeah.
He
And
has the team to do it.
I know I totally agree with you, and I think that the offense with under Don Mattingly, I think will do absolutely excellent. I think that they will. I think that the whole team will actually thrive on Don Mattingly. Like just
Oh yeah.
watch just watch everything come together. I mean, they're 5-1. Offense is looking pretty good. Defense is gonna get better. Um, everything's just gonna come together soon enough.
It'll come, and when it's gonna come, it's gonna be lights out.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And Bryce Harper too. He
You know, I'll put
yesterday
a
yeah yes or was it yes yesterday that they played the Marlins. Bryce Harper's stat line
yes.
was he had 3 out of 4 bats. He had 1 run, 1 home run, and a .271 average. And if you look at the JLash replay center of that one home run that he hit, it was into the Phillies bullpen, which is absolutely amazing. And then the Phillies bullpen just cheering him on is just absolutely great. I think that's just I think that's awesome.
The bullpen drives the game. I've said it. I don't know how many times I'm going to say it. A bullpen drives a game.
Oh
If you
yeah,
don't have a good bullpen and your starter's not giving you good innings, kiss your
then
chances of winning goodbye.
yeah, then you're screwed.
There's a there is a standard now for an MLB bullpen. If you are not throwing above 94, get off of the team.
Exactly.
Because
Exactly.
if you're not throwing high 90s, mid 90s,
Then
your stuff is going to get lit up.
no,
Because all a power hitter has to do is just wait back on it.
yeah,
If it's an off speed, you might as well just catch that off. Might as well just only throw a fastball.
yeah, I totally agree. And you don't want to throw it right down the middle because players are just going to be able to like hit it directly, and that's not what you want.
Yeah, it's
So
my
I mean,
spot I'm a baseball player. I play little league baseball. So
Little League baseball.
so don't give the tips from me, but your hot zone always wants to be, or at least to me, if I can get a bat on it, it's gonna be from the entry to your stomach all the way down to your toes.
Yeah.
Now why I say the toes is because guess it's a low pitch.
Yes.
If you can golf one, it's in play. Chance for the infielders to make an error.
No. Yeah. I wouldn't dismiss that for a second.
Like I haven't swung a bat in a live game in about a year and a half.
Yeah.
But
But that seems pretty accurate to me.
yes.
So, and then let's talk about some Hatters news before we wrap up here. The softball team who lost 13-0 today.
No.
When I guess where all the players were?
Where?
The Phillies game.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that is tonight.
Yeah, because we were looking at the bullpen, we were looking at the dugout, and we were like, "Oh crap!" There's like
Oh yeah.
minimal players.
I thought about going. Well, no, I thought about going to the game yesterday. And I'm like, nah, I don't need to. And I'm like, ho, 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 ho. Because I checked the score on Game Changer, and it
It's
was
like,
3-0.
yeah, it's,
Then when I checked the final score,
it's like,
13-0.
no, it was, yeah, I was like, and I was out in the camera out in outfield, and that was like, I think the Hatters
Yep.
gave up 2 or 3 home runs. One of them being a grand slam, which is absolutely awful because the player number 22 on Plymouth Whitemarsh just smashed it into the opposite field. I was like, I didn't know people could hit it that far.
Was she a lefty or a righty?
Uh I think she was I'm not sure because I didn't I mean I had a pretty good vantage point, but I'm pretty sure she was a righty. I didn't have a whole of the I didn't have a whole
So
of the I was dead center.
where were you standing?
I was dead center.
Oh, okay.
It was
Yeah, say it's weird out there once you get in.
yeah, it was and 2 of those balls went to the left of me, so the left field. And then and I was like and I knew it was a no doubter because I saw them just like flying over my head. I was like, "Oh boy, this is not good." I was like, "This seems
So
like
how
it
many
was it."
players did they have? Did they have to call up like JV players?
Um,
Because
I know.
most of their team is senior.
Yeah, yeah. I think a lot of them were JV players. I think there was like only one senior, which was Isabella Karpovich, that was still there. That which was the
Okay.
pitcher, because I
Yeah,
believe it was
that's
this.
not good.
No, I think in the 6th inning that it was like 5-0, and then that's when they just started giving up all these home runs, and I was like, oh my god. I was like, this is gonna be a long inning.
Yep.
So I'm like,
Now,
yeah,
did you get a chance to see the baseball game or no?
Did I get? Oh, did I? Or boys or girls?
Boys.
I did not know.
So let me give you a stat here.
Yeah.
The score after the sixth inning, or actually, no, the score when I checked in on it was 8-1 Abington.
Oh.
Then I checked back, it was 11-7 Abington.
Oh boy.
You want to guess what the final score was?
What is it?
12-11 Abington. We came
Oh.
all the way back just to put in a freshman pitcher to lose the game.
Oh, that's awful.
Now, I'm not going to dig on Ryan Romali because he throws a fastball about, I don't know, about 50 mile an hour faster than me.
Oh,
But
that's pretty good.
it's not good to put a freshman pitcher on when you're in the dying moments of a game and you're trying to get a playoff spot.
Yeah. I I totally agree.
It's not smart. It's not smart baseball. It's not smart coaching. It's not smart. It's not smart all around the board. But game 3 on Thursday feels like a must win. These last
Yes.
3 games of the year feel like a must win. I think on the 12th they have a game in Trenton that I'll head out for.
Yeah.
It'd be a big game if they want to make playoffs.
Yes. And so let's take a break and continue this, and let's go take a break on the JLash Show weather report coming now. Hey everybody, welcome to the JLash Show Weather Center. I'm your Chief Meteorologist, Jackson Lasher, and as you can tell, I'm out and about today. It is a very windy day. I was out doing softball, as I had talked about earlier with Maddie. It is a very windy day, and it was pretty sunny, so I hope all of y'all got outside today while you could and enjoy the nice weather, because it is going to cool off in the next few days. So enjoy the summer, or not summer, excuse me. Enjoy the spring. It's going to cool down, but summer has some really warm temperatures coming up, and all that is going to become a normality, the warmness. And the wind's definitely going to die down over the summer, so it's going to make it feel a little bit warmer. But overall, very nice day, but it is going to cool off. So that's about it. Now back to the JLash Show. And then, so now I can edit this, so don't worry. So now, for the Hatters baseball, for the baseball team, boys baseball, do they have a good lineup? Like, I haven't been able to really see it because I've seen decent people on the lineup. It's just like I haven't really gone to like any games.
Well, their lineup is decent. I wouldn't say it's bad. I'd just say it alternates from time to time.
Yeah, I
So like they had they had their senior night Monday night,
so they have their
and
see
so they had their best players. So they had their best players in the lineup,
yeah
and when you get your best players in the lineup, that means that some people get the short end of the stick.
yeah
Don't get
I
me wrong. I like playing. I like playing the younger guys from time to time. But if you're in the fight for the playoffs, there's a
then
time and a place.
no I totally agree, because they need to have their best players like ready and set to jet in the playoffs. I agree on that.
Yes.
So, anything else you have to say about any Philly sports?
Uh, we talk about the Flyers. I think we did. We started them off.
Yes.
You
Yeah, we
know,
covered.
Flyers just need to get better shooting the puck. Sixers need to play better defense, and the Phillies need to be consistent. And that's all from me.
Yeah, and I totally agree on that. The Sixers just need to stay consistent. We don't want them to be down 2 going home at Xfinity Mobile Arena.
Oh yeah.
No,
Although
that would be awful.
we haven't been in that situation before. I mean, we usually take games. You just we got to be the grittier team. Philadelphia is a city of grit. They
Yes.
call it the city of brotherly love, and all the brotherly love is needed for when you need to win a game.
Yeah. I totally agree. We
So,
just need to be more gritty with it. All right, Maddie. Well, that concludes this
yep.
JLash Show
Did you try that
episode.
new gritty shake that's at Wawa?
Yeah. Yes. I totally agree. Anything else?
Yes.
All
Nope.
right. So that will conclude JLash Show Season 2, Episode 39. Remember to follow my social media and go to the website to become a guest on the JLashShow.com. Anything else you have to say about that?
Peace out.
Yes, sir. See you guys later. Have a good day, JLash Nation.